After disassembly, we have to clean the carb. I'm using Chem Dip, get it at the auto parts store. Basically, the major parts like the air horn and the throttle body are big, so I went to the grocery store and got some plastic 3-quart bowls. So I soak it in there for 15 minutes each piece, and then after that I drip it off and then spray it with the carb cleaner. And then I put it in the smaller bowl and clean it with a toothbrush even more. And then you probably should hit it with compressed air to totally dry the parts. And that's basically how I'm cleaning my carb. One last thing I forgot to mention, the Chem Dip does come with the parts tray there that fits inside the gallon jug. All the small stuff like the jets and the metering rods and springs and set screws, they all went in there, and I put them right in the gallon for 15 minutes and they came out real good. And I of course sprayed them with the carb cleaner and stuff. So that should be about it. Okay, what we have here on the air horn, it's upside down. I've got this screw here which will hold in the spring. You can see it here. Yep, it's down in there. So that spring is going to get replaced, and I got to get this Allen head screw out to loosen it, and so to speak. And of course, we have these 4 screws that are going to come out. And the replacements, we have the cam, the 4 screws, and the new spring right there. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay, as you can see, I have the butterflies out of the air horn, and the old screws are right there. And unfortunately for me, the inner ones were stuck, which are the shiny ones that got cleaned in the Chem Dip. So I had to take them to my mechanic, and he used the torch on one and a really good screwdriver on the other, and he was able to break them loose. So finally I'm able to do the cam and spring replacement. So next we're gonna take out the spring. Okay, just to review here, the air horn's upside down and the secondary cam and spring kit are installed. You can see this new white one, cam is installed, and the new spring is in there. So turn a light on here. Okay, the new spring is in there. And just to review how that was adjusted, this Allen head screw comes undone, releases this pin with the flat head, and therefore that would loosen the pin so the spring could come off. So the new one would go on, insert the pin again, then you turn this pin with the screwdriver and it puts tension on the spring here. When you're done, you tighten the Allen head screw to keep the tension on this pin, otherwise it'll just loosen. So basically the air horn's all set.